Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am great. I'm very tired. It's late for this old man. Getting back from Bramlage very late after a long post-game kind of celebration, and then they had their own thing in the locker room, and it took forever to get players, and then Coach Tang was a late night. Cats win 85-69, look fantastic in their final home game of the season against Oklahoma. They played really well to move to 23-7 and 11-6 overall. That means if Kansas State can win Saturday in Morgantown against Bob Huggins' Mountaineers, they will be the second seed at the Big 12 tournament in Kansas City. They hold the tiebreakers with Texas and Baylor, even if somehow, some way, they end up in a 2 or 3-way tie for that. And also, if K-State can maybe win a game in Kansas City at the Big 12 tournament, they might just be a number 2 seed in one of the NCAA tournaments regions. We will see. And what an incredible year it's been for Jerome Tang in his first year at K-State. Nobody could imagine this kind of success for Jerome Tang's program. He did a marvelous job piecing together a roster. They sent out 6 seniors, including the big guys, Keontae Johnson and Marquise Noel, and Desi Sills too. The whole group has just been fantastic. And it's incredible what they've done. But what's really struck me covering K-State basketball for so long and mentioning Huggs, even when Huggs came for his year and handed off to Frank Martin, handed off to Bruce Weber, 3 great basketball coaches, but their teams more often than not were painful to watch on the offensive end of the floor. I mean, it was just ugly basketball. A lot of times they just scrape it out on defense and hold the other team and just barely outscore them and, throw up the ball at the rim and go get a rebound. And it just wasn't pretty. This basketball, when K-State gets going, is very pretty. And Jerome Tang pointed out after the game that defensively they're like 15th in the nation and offensively they're somewhere in the 50s. Well, that sounds great. But K-Staters are used to being a top 20 defense. That's all they've seen for a big part of the recent K-State basketball history. But by hiring Rodney Perry as his offensive coordinator, which is a title not typically used for a basketball program, Tang showed his kind of brilliance here. He waited very patiently for Coach Perry to finish up his contractual obligations with MoKan Elite, the AAU program, and he couldn't even come and help with recruiting. He came in the summer, but it's all paid off. K-State offensively is a joy to watch, even if it's the defense setting up the offense. They actually run things that are effective. Their out-of-bounds plays are very good. Jerome Tang does a lot of that. It's just amazing to watch. It's so fun to see this team get up and down the court. And yet, Coach Tang mentioned that both he and Coach Perry think the half-court offense can get a lot better. Uh-oh. K-State's playing good basketball. If they've got another gear above this, they're going a ways in March.